Right. Hello, and welcome to the Horror Hour, the place we discuss, we debate, we disagree on all things horror. But today, I've got another solo review. So if you're new here, my name is Yutaka. I'm one of the co hosts here, and I'm really excited to talk to you about a film called Follow Her. Now, it recently has been making, well, it's still making the festival market, so somebody picked this film up seriously. And it just had a premiere at the Salem Horror Festival, Hey. Which also is a really cool festival. Check it out. Kay Lynch, who runs it, does an amazing job curating all this stuff, making sure it's also LGBTQIA plus friendly. It's just such an awesome festival. Some really great films there. Now, again, I've spoken with the director Sylvia Caminer before. I'm a huge fan. This is her feature directorial debut, and it's written by and stars Dani Barker, um, also Luke Cook and Eliana Jones. And Dani Barker plays Jess Peters, who, well, she's not the best person, but she's an aspiring actress that responds to a mysterious classified ad and finds herself trapped in her new boss's twisted revenge fantasy. Now, that doesn't give much away because what you need to know is that Jess Peters is definitely not one of the. She's very. Her morals aren't the best. Let's put it that way. But she's still a very likable character. And throughout this film, you really see her go through the emotions of being happy, being in control, being terrified, being unsure, and just paranoia. Because this film's very dialogue heavy when it gets to it because it really truly only centers around Jess and Tom Brady. I just realized that was Luke's name in the film. That's funny. But anyways, so as she responds to this ad, she starts to find out that this new man, Tom Brady, is not all he says he is. And it does. It becomes this twisted revenge fantasy that becomes a cat and mouse thriller. It's unhinged. And there's a part like in the third act where there's this twist that when I tell you gagged, I was gagged. And it was pulled off so smooth and so effortless that it just was, oh my God. And then me as the viewer, I'm like, what the hell just happened? You know, because the entire time, again, I'm thinking, Luke Cook's character is an awful, awful human being, and maybe there's more to him. But again, I don't want to give the twist away, but it really does center on Jess and Tom. And their interaction is so good because in the beginning, there's just this coy flirtation that turns into this good, palpable sexual tension that then elevates to fear. I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's, one of the things I do have to say, though, too, is this is a good and a bad uh, portrayal of sex work because part of Jess's flaws is while it's fine to be a sex worker, it's not fine to be recording people without their consent. So you learn that early on, and so that's going to give you that idea of like maybe she's not the best. But as you're going through the movie, you're also like, well, maybe she doesn't deserve all this though. It's very interesting, and again, it centers on the premise of what would you do to be famous. It's very fascinating. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was twisted, again, unhinged at the end. And honestly, a really great watch. I believe it's even won awards. It's really got some other huge kudos from it. But I'm just going to tell you, this film is a knockout. Now, when I first watched this, I was just, again, I was dumbfounded because like what the hell did I just watch in a good way. And also it's only an hour and 35 minutes. And once it kicks off, and I mean, actually, it kicks off right in the beginning. There is no like, I don't feel that this film like lets you down in any way because once it has its grip on you, you're just so. I was so enamored with Jess and Tom because one, the other thing you got to give them absolutely the acting between these two. You really feel it. So I had a blast. I would say if you're able to, if it's at any other festivals, please go check it out. Please go check out the website because really, this is a film that I truly, I mean, I said when I talked about it, it's a can't miss. This was very surprising. I could not believe it. Honestly, I would give this, for a really first time feature, for honestly, I would give this a 5 out of 5 because I'm not doing it justice in terms of talking about it, but I promise you on this one, it's a thrill ride. It's not so much horror as it is thriller, but damn, it does it well. So, if you like this review, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you're notified of every time we put out new content. And comment down below, have you seen this? What'd you think? Do you plan to see this? Check out the trailer too. Let me know your thoughts. Would this be something you'd be interested in? And hey, just keep following us on our socials because I always retweet about this film. Really positive, really good film. Check it out. Also, again, Salem Fest may be over, but it's something to keep your eye on because not only that, Kay brings so many awesome um, prod or films to that theater. So they have some really special things that run year out. So just check it out. As always, thank you so much. My name is Yutaka, and I'll see you later. Bye.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.